How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the New Year deal sale that runs through February 4th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For $3.99, Doom and Doom 2 is the definitive collection of the genre-defining first-person shooters that pioneered modern FPS design and reshaped action gaming forever. You rip through hordes of demons across 187 campaign missions and 43 deathmatch maps, spanning Doom, Doom 2, TNT Evolution, the Plutonia Experiment, Master Levels, Sigil, and the brand new Legacy of Rust episode created alongside Night Dive and Machine Games. With modern enhancements like online cross-platform co-op and deathmatch, an in-game mod browser, improved visuals, modern controls, 4K support, and extensive mod capability, the classic gameplay feels faster, smoother, and more expansive than ever. It's an 88 average on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Blood Omen Legacy of Kain is a dark, gothic action-adventure set in a vampire-ruled fantasy world steeped in murder, magic, and revenge, with a brooding tone and unforgettable, oppressive atmosphere. You play as Kain, exploring a vast open world filled with brutal combat, spellcasting, and meaningful moral choices, all driven by an engrossing narrative brought to life through cinema-quality voice acting and atmospheric presentation. With dynamic lighting, full-motion video sequences, and a richly detailed world that encourages exploration and mastery, the game delivers a moody, story-first experience that laid the foundation for the legendary Legacy of Kain series. It's an 82 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Unrailed is a chaotic multiplayer railroad construction game where you team up with friends locally or online to build train tracks across endless procedurally generated worlds while keeping your train from derailing. You'll master encounters with dynamic environments, upgrade wagons, navigate distinct biomes, and cooperate or compete in modes like Endless, Quick, and Versus, all while reacting to changing weather, day-night cycles, and constantly shifting terrain. With its fast-paced gameplay, charming blocky visuals, and intense cooperative and competitive challenges, it delivers a fun, frantic, and endlessly replayable multiplayer experience. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $4.99, Dino Crisis is a survival horror classic from Capcom, where a covert mission to a remote research facility spirals into chaos after a supposedly dead scientist is found alive, and deadly dinosaurs relentlessly stalk the halls. As Regina, a highly trained special agent, navigate claustrophobic corridors filled with puzzles, keycard locks, and bloodthirsty prehistoric predators that strike with terrifying speed, forcing quick thinking and fast reactions. Blending tense exploration, resource management, and strategic combat with cinematic storytelling and atmospheric music, it delivers a thrilling sense of dread and keeps players on edge from start to finish. It's an 83 on Game Rankings, and unfortunately there's no trophy support yet, hopefully we get it soon. For $2.24, Deadlight Director's Cut is a cinematic 2.5D survival platformer set in a bleak post-apocalyptic 1986, where a zombie outbreak has devastated Seattle and completely shattered human society. You play as Randall Wayne, navigating ruined cityscapes through tense platforming, environmental puzzles, and scarce resource encounters that reward patience, timing, and careful stealth over direct combat. With improved controls, enhanced visuals, nightmare difficulty, survival arena mode, and a strong narrative focus on loss and survival, the Director's Cut delivers a grim, emotionally driven, and unforgettable experience centered on atmosphere, desperation, and perseverance. It's an 83 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Sherlock Holmes The Awakened is a Lovecraftian detective adventure where you step into the shoes of Holmes, investigating mysterious disappearances linked to a dark cult worshipping an ancient god and terrifying otherworldly forces. You explore locations from Baker Street to Swiss asylums and Louisiana wetlands, gathering clues, solving puzzles, and confronting eldritch horrors that challenge your rational mind while battling creeping insanity. Rebuilt in Unreal Engine with modern graphics, expanded storylines, side quests, and new mechanics, this reimagining blends classic Sherlockian deduction with psychological tension, cosmic horror, and the origins of the Holmes-Watson partnership. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $2.99, God's Trigger is a fast-paced, top-down action shooter where an angel and a demon team up to stop the apocalypse with bullets, blood, and explosions in chaotic, visually spectacular arenas filled with destructible objects, hazards, and enemy hordes. You play solo or co-op, dodging attacks, making split-second decisions, and unleashing a wide arsenal of guns, melee weapons, and special abilities to mow down enemies in stylish, over-the-top combat that emphasizes speed, precision, and creativity. With frantic action, destructible environments, and a focus on skillful movement, combo chaining, and coordination, every encounter is a high-octane, cinematic spectacle that rewards mastery and teamwork. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4.99, The Bit Trip is a collection of all 6 games in the acclaimed Bit Trip series, including Bit Trip Runner, the first auto-running rhythm platformer on Earth. You navigate challenging levels synced to catchy, retro-inspired music, reacting with precise timing to obstacles, enemies, and environmental hazards, while feeling the intense satisfaction of mastering rhythm-based gameplay and chasing perfect scores across all 6 punishing games. With adjustable difficulty, addictive scoring, hidden secrets, and a mix of humor, challenge, and nostalgia, this collection tests patience, skill, and reflexes while offering hours of punishing yet rewarding retro arcade fun. It's a 79 average on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare is a colorful, fast-paced third-person shooter that reimagines the beloved franchise with explosive multiplayer battles packed with charm, humor, bright visuals, playful animations, personality, and surprisingly solid shooter mechanics. Choose between plants or zombies across vibrant maps, mastering unique character classes with distinct abilities, while blasting opponents in chaotic 24-player online matches or teaming up in cooperative modes. With 4-player co-op horde battles, boss encounters, and plenty of customization options to personalize your favorite characters, the game delivers lighthearted fun with enough depth to stay engaging. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $4.39, Hand of Fate Deluxe Edition is a deck-building action RPG where your cards determine the quests, challenges, and fates you face in a dark, ever-changing world full of danger, mystery, and unexpected twists. You construct and customize your deck, then navigate card-driven encounters blending tabletop strategy, dice-based chance, and real-time combat to overcome enemies, traps, and deadly bosses while making split-second tactical decisions. With the Wild Cards DLC and Murder at Sea update, including 9 new Fate cards, unique encounters, and special items, this edition expands replayability, strategy, and unpredictability, making every playthrough a fresh, challenging, and rewarding experience. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Relicta is a first-person physics-based puzzle game where you manipulate gravity and magnetism to unravel the mysteries of Chandra Base on the Moon, a derelict facility filled with hidden dangers, secrets, and scientific anomalies. You play as a stranded physicist, using your intellect to solve complex puzzles, navigate intricate environments, and survive while uncovering secrets that could save or endanger your daughter's life and potentially change the course of humanity. With 22nd century political intrigue, mind-bending mechanics, richly detailed environments, and an immersive sci-fi soundtrack, every challenge tests creativity, logic, and problem-solving in a tense, atmospheric setting. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Golf Club Nostalgia is a unique urban wasteland adventure golf game where you play through crumbling monuments, abandoned malls, and decaying museums, each hole telling its own story. You explore a desolate Earth, piecing together humanity's fall through the lone golfer Charlie's journey, radio nostalgia broadcasts from Mars, and the observations of a secret spectator, all set to a nostalgic, purposefully composed soundtrack. With 3 gameplay modes, Story, Challenge, and Iron, plus easy-to-grasp controls, a minimalist interface, and included digital extras like the official soundtrack and graphic novel art book, every round is relaxing, challenging, and deeply atmospheric. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Pac Man 256 brings the endlessly addictive maze action to consoles with exciting new multiplayer features, updated gameplay twists, and visually enhanced, colorful graphics. Challenge friends locally with up to 4-player co-op as you chomp pack dots, evade the ever-looming glitch, and outsmart revived retro ghosts like Sue, Funky, and Spunky across increasingly complex mazes. Utilize over 20 ridiculous power-ups including Laser, Tornado, and Giant, explore 10 different maze themes, and rack up high scores while unlocking secrets, mastering time challenges, and enjoying a playful, fast-paced arcade experience that honors the classic while adding modern flair. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $149, Downwell is a fast-paced, vertically scrolling action game where a young adventurer descends a mysterious well armed only with his gun boots to fight enemies, dodge traps, and navigate hazards while collecting red gems, uncovering secrets, and facing relentless challenges. You leap, shoot, and bounce through procedurally generated levels filled with dangerous creatures, hidden treasures, and escalating challenges, using skill, timing, and strategy to survive deeper and deeper into the darkness. With simple controls, escalating difficulty, and a striking minimalist visual style, every run tests reflexes, resource management, and daring in a uniquely addictive, high-octane arcade experience. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $419, Adventures of Pip is a side-scrolling action platformer where Pip, a lowly single pixel, proves that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, no matter how small, pixelated, or seemingly insignificant. You evolve and devolve Pip by absorbing pixels from defeated foes, using different forms to solve environmental puzzles, overcome enemies, and navigate 5 stylized worlds while unraveling the weaknesses and strengths of each challenge, discovering hidden secrets, and collecting rewards along the way. With clever level design, varied combat, and up to 10 hours of playful strategic platforming, the game combines nostalgic pixel art charm with modern gameplay twists. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I played the Doom games, Blood Omen, Unrailed, and Dino Crisis, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.